one of the things that we specialize in when it comes to coming up with a solution is that it's safe, it's versatile, it's accessible, and it's stable.
I think it's that guarantee that's so important in this process, because you need to be able to hold on to something tangible to know that it's going to be there for that long term, John. And I think that if you look, we've just come through a pandemic, and obviously the market.
Still, look it.
Who knows? Come through. You're right. We're still in the thick of it, and I think at the end of the day, the market hasn't exactly performed at a very comfortable level, and the volatility becomes a big issue if assets that are being used to pay for this care are in an environment that might be here one day and be significantly reduced in the next. If there's a change and a health issue, an impairment, then you need more level, need something else, we can pivot and take funds out and adjust things and correct things around.
Michael,
be flexible. Be flexible.
Flexibility, and that, I think that's a really important piece, because in any of our solutions, they have access to their funds.
Absolutely.
It's not like they have to hold on to it, or they have to wait so many years before they can actually tap into it if they need to. That any company that we work with has to understand that because of the dynamic and people are in this care journey, we have to be able to have that. When the market took, that first initial hit with COVID, we received a lot of phone calls.
Sure.
Is everything okay? Right? And it was nice to be able to say to them, it wasn't even affected.
Sure.
The market did not even come into play, because where we have your investment, your dollars at this point are in a very safe vehicle.
One of the things that we do differently from a financial end is that when we're making decisions about, or suggestions, I should say, to families about how they should allocate their funds and put them in different things to accomplish their goals, is that we take into so much. We take into the tax issues. We take into the potential legal ramifications. We're talking about COVID and money going down and things like this, but what happens? He talked about having a healthy spouse as an issue, right? What if there is a limited amount of assets? Maybe that there is a situation that a Medicaid scenario is appropriate for. But I think a lot of times we realize in our solutions actually give you the understanding that you can stay longer in the environment that you want to be in without having to just go down and lose some of the independence that comes with a design of putting somebody with a Medicaid situation.
I think it's an education
Absolutely.
that we provide.
And you have to be well versed when you're going through this stuff. You need to know that the conversations you're having is somebody that has a lot of experience in this process, has worked with so many families dealing with these nuances and the little specifics with where their assets currently are and how to best utilize those. And the one thing that we don't do is ever get ahead of ourselves and realize that we're the smartest people in the room, because we have a lot of team and a lot of resources that make sure that what we're doing is without a doubt fully sound and giving the best advice possible.